Hey, what's going on? It's Romeo. If you missed out, we talked a little bit about a guy. He was a married guy, but his single friend wanted him to go out to the club. He didn't really want to go. Wife gave an ultimatum. We'll have to see how that turns out. Plus, we did our last Easter egg hunt for that Easter basket full of goodies. So let's see. So I got this story here. A guy was telling me, hey, Rome, I got a story for you. Maybe we can turn it into a topic for the day. So one day, me and my boy were coming down from Isabella, and we're talking about girls, crazy girls. The one girl... he said he knew back in the day, snuck out of her house to get some, right? She literally cut her own hair, glued it to the doll. She had one covered. The doll she had covered in her bed to make it look like she was still sleeping. Her parents came out. They found out. They went completely nuts. Almost reported her missing before she came back home. What women in Bakersfield can top that story? Sneaking out of the house, huh? I'm trying to think if I ever snuck out of... I know a couple of girls that snuck out of the house, actually, back in my day when, they would have been in big trouble if they got caught. I don't think they ever got caught. I don't know. All right, 842-547-7. You ever snuck out the house? Let's see here. Hey, Rome. Let's see. I told the story before. My aunt owned a giant horse ranch, and they had a barn out back that they never used, so I came up with the genius idea to sneak out with this girl I barely knew. We broke into my auntie's barn. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, Rome, I remember pushing my parents' car from my house so they wouldn't hear when I would sneak out. Well, there you go. A lot of people sneak out the house. It's the sneaking in that you got to worry about. 842-547-7. It sent me a story about sneaking out of the house. I guess he was with this girl, right? She cut her hair. She snuck out of the house. So she cut her own hair, glued it to a doll she had, covered the doll in her bed to make it look like she was sleeping. Apparently her parents found out, went completely nuts, almost reported her missing before she came back home. She did all that to sneak out of the house to go hook up with some dude, right? I mean... yeah, that's pretty bold, man. That's pretty bold. All right, 842-547-7. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Yo, morning, Rome. Hey, I don't know about sneaking out the house, man, but I remember I used to sneak in the house to bang girls, you know what I mean? And recently, actually, believe it or not, there's this divorce lawyer. Hope she doesn't listen to your show. But her and her husband were going through it, and I snuck into her house because they used to sleep in separate bedrooms, man, and banging her out while he's sleeping down the hall.
Dude, that's bold, bro. Sneaking into a house is freaking bold. I'm sorry, man. That's just bold.
I mean, I got the adrenaline rush when I was in high school, man. But I mean, she's older than me. I'm only 27. She's about 45.
And you never got caught.
Me.
You never got caught sneaking in.
Not by her, but her husband, no.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
I got caught by back in the day. My girl's mom, where her daughter bent over on the bed, but it's all good,
And what did the mom do? Just run you out?
She kind of hit me with a couple of chanclas, nothing too crazy, but I ended up getting her daughter pregnant, and, the rest is history,
Sneaking in the house. That's bold, boy. That's just crazy. All right, brother.
Hey, you only live once, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that could go all kinds of wrong.
Hey, I just tell them I thought I was in the wrong house, or the right house,
You're not in the wrong house when you have somebody bent over their bed.
No, I could have sworn this was my house. The keys worked,
You're an idiot. Get in
here. All right, bro.
Guy was telling me a story about some girl he knew. She snuck out of her house so they could have sex. Well, she ended up cutting her hair and I guess gluing it to a doll. Then she put the doll in her bed so that her parents would think that it was her sleeping. Parents found out. They went crazy. I guess almost reported her missing. I don't know why they wouldn't. They probably knew something was up, but... she had to get hers. So sneaking out of the house. You guys sneak out of the house? Already 42547. That guy who said he would sneak into a house, I would never sneak into a house. That's just putting your life on the line right there to sneak into a house for sex. But nah, sneaking out. I know a couple of girls that did it. Hey, Romeo, I have a friend. We were in high school. He pretended to like men so he could sleep over chicks' houses. Parents believed it for a while. Until he got caught having sex. Hey, Rome, that last caller must be lying or lame because he said he was 27 and she can't go to his place. He must still live with his mom. He must not be hitting it right if they didn't make enough noise to wake up the husband. Because if it was me, I'd be throwing it down. Of course you would. We know you'd be putting it down. All right, now, he was saying he was sneaking into to a chick's house. She was going through a rough patch with her husband, so they were sleeping in separate rooms, and he would sneak into her house. Maybe she liked the thrill. Maybe he was sneaking into her house because she liked the thrill of it. Hey, Rome, I tried sneaking out of my grandparents' house through my bedroom window. Well, they had a cheap alarm from the Dollar Tree in the window. As soon as I messed with the window, the alarm fell off and wouldn't stop going off. I had to sleep with it between my pillows until the battery died. I had this chick that lived down the street from me when we were in high school. We were seniors in high school. She lived, I don't know, maybe the block over. And she had this grandma that would babysit her. Babysit all of them. It was her. She had a couple of brothers or sisters, something like that. So the grandmother would come over. But the grandmother was so old and senile, she would fall asleep on the couch. So she didn't have to sneak out. She'd just walk out the front door. All right, 842-547-7, sneaking out the house. So a guy, he sent me a text message talking about a buddy of his. I guess this girl wanted to get some. And so she snuck out of her house. What she did was she cut her hair off, glued it to a doll, put it under the mattress or put it under the blanket so her parents would think she was just in bed. Parents ended up finding out. Well, didn't go too well for her. But like sneaking in and out, like sneaking out of a house, I think it's much safer than sneaking into a house. I mean, you guys gotta have some stones, man. You really gotta have some stones on you if you're gonna sneak into somebody else's house for sex while everybody's asleep. RD42547-7. Hey, Rome, when I was in the Army or some sort of school in the Army, we used to sneak out of the barracks and sneak into the women's barracks to bang out my girlfriend. Almost got caught by the drill sergeant a few times. Hey, what happens if you get caught doing that in the Army, by the way? Do you get in real trouble? Hey, my ex will always sneak in the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, sneak into something. Hey, Rome, I had chicks come over to me and they would do the walk of shame the next morning at sunrise. So they'd sneak into your house, huh? When I was young, I snuck into a girl's house while her man was in LA, hid in her kid's closet when she thought she heard her man coming. Nice. Oh, you gotta love that. Did the kid know you snuck in? Hey, I was doing a one-day job for a couple. Long story short, lady extended my stay for 4 days. Husband found out and told me he was going to kill me for doing his wife in his house. She was a nurse. He was an oil field guy, but a Raider fan, so it was well worth it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, Rome, I used to sneak into my girl's house late at night. After me and my girl got finished, we ended up falling asleep. My mom came in my room to wake me up, let me know she was leaving for work, and ended up grabbing a handful of my girl's chest. She yelled at me, still had to sneak my girl back into her house. My mom still brings that up to this day. It was almost 20 years ago. Wow. RD42547-7, sneaking in and out of the house so you can go get some, right? I mean, I guess everybody's done it. Talking about sneaking into the house, in or out of someone's house, your house, someone else's house to try to get a piece, right? Some guy said this chick snuck out of her house to get some. She actually cut her own hair off, glued it to a doll, put it in the bed so her parents would think she was asleep, just so she can get some. RD42547-7. Good morning, how? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo?
What up, brother?
Hey, man, I got a story for you.
Okay, what happened?
I remember one time I was going to college, right? And I guess this girl was digging me. So she gave me her phone number and told her to meet her later on at her house. Well, when I got there, she had told me that her parents had just barely went grocery shopping. I'm like, okay. So we got it on in her room and everything. And then next thing you know, her parents were coming back. And they were coming back into the house, and I was just in there in the room. She told me to wait there, and so I heard them coming, trying to come into the room, and I had to sneak out the window real quick and run out the house while they were bringing in the groceries.
Oh, but you didn't get caught, right?
No, I didn't get caught, but hey, shoot, you should have seen me run. I ran like a gazelle.
So I said, you idiots, you should never sneak into somebody's house. That's a death sentence if you get caught, man. What's wrong with you dudes? All right, man. What I find amazing is I think that dudes will do anything for sex. They'll put their life at risk for sex. At least chicks, for the most part, I think, will sneak out of their house to have sex. But I don't think they'll sneak into a dude's house to have sex, okay? Chicks are a little bit brighter than dudes. Alrighty, 42547-7. You ever snuck in or out of a house to get some? Evan, what is your dilemma? It says, I got this text message. Yo, what up, Rome? Some of you guys send me some long text messages, by the way. Yo, what up, Rome? So I have a dilemma. I am married. I've been married for 4 years. Also a dad. My best friend is single, and for his birthday, he wants just us guys to go to the club with him. Well, you don't have a dilemma, because right off the bat, anybody that wants just the guys to go is just stupid. I mean, especially if, you're married and wives and girlfriends can't go. I mean, that's just, even if it's a strip club, that's just stupid. So you don't have a dilemma. You have a horrible friend. And me, I've been all work. I don't go to the clubs anymore. My weekend nights consist of cracking open a 12er, and playing Madden all night till I pass out when my wife and the kids go to bed. Now, my wife doesn't like my best friend because he can be a bit much and is single, but I can't control that. That's fair. I told her I was going to go to the club for a bit for his birthday, and my wife was tripping hard and said she will leave me if I go. And I tried to explain to her that it's my best friend since third grade, and I'll only go for a little bit because honestly, I'm not interested in going to a club. I have no business there, but it's my best friend. She said she doesn't trust the women there and that if I go, she will leave me. What should I do, Rome? Turn my back on my best friend and not go, or listen to my wife and stay home? Okay. See, now I'm gonna turn on you. Turn on your wife, because I think if she's gonna say that is just you should never give an ultimatum like that to your spouse. Either way, male or female. We had this conversation. I don't know. We've had this conversation maybe last week, or asking permission as adult. An adult should never have to ask another adult permission, especially if everything you're saying is on the up and up. Then you should never. Your wife should have no doubts in you going for a little bit and coming home. And trust, it doesn't matter what the women do. How does your wife, what about your wife? How insecure is your wife? So when she goes out into the pub, do you not get to go to the grocery store? Do you not get to go to the gas station? Do you not get to go to any place on your own? Because there are women everywhere, not just at the club. There are women everywhere. So what does your wife do? Your wife doesn't get hit on? There's just, no. And granted, I've never cheated on her and give her everything she wants, but leaving me for one guy's night at the club when I haven't been in a club for about 2 years. I don't know, Rome. What should I do? Well, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would go to the club. But that's just out of pure, you're not going to tell me what to do because you don't want me to tell you what to do. Do you tell your wife what to do? But I guess that's another, that depends on, it depends on the dynamic you have with your wife. Do you tell her what to do? Do you control where she can and can't go? If that's the case, then yeah, you got to listen to her. But if she does whatever she wants freely, you can do whatever you want freely. You should never have to ask permission. Now, I'm on the fence on this one because if it's your best friend, regardless, if he knows you're not into that, and he wants to go hang out with single people, then he should understand that that's not your scene anymore, and you guys should do something different. Okay? I would never trust a single man who's trying to drag a married man into a single situation. I would never trust that guy because dirt's going to go down. It's just going to happen. Things go wrong. Sometimes things are uncontrollable. But your best friend shouldn't put you in that situation, and your wife shouldn't be telling you what you can't do and giving you an ultimatum like she's going to leave. So, unfortunately, at this point, if you're asking me to make a hardline decision, I would go just because I'm not going to take an ultimatum like that, especially if you've done nothing wrong ever. And, Alrighty, 42547-7 and club? What club are you guys going to? There's no clubs out there? This guy, he got a little dilemma. He says he's been married for about 4 years now. He's also a dad. His best friend, I guess, since third grade, they've been best friends. And he's still single. They want just a guy's night out for his birthday at the club. He says, I go to work. I don't do clubs anymore. I usually hang out at home with a 12-er. I play video games, hang out with my wife and my kid. Now, my wife doesn't like my best friend. He can be a bit much and is single, like I said, but I can't control that. I told her I was going to go to the club for a bit for his birthday. My wife was tripping hard, said she will leave me if I go. That's pretty rough right there. I have no business there, but he's my best friend. She said she doesn't trust the women there and that if I go, she will leave me. What should I do, Rome? Turn my back on my best friend and not go or listen to my wife and stay home? Well, I mean, got no priors. Your wife has no reason to do that. Unless you dictate what your wife does, then she shouldn't be dictating what you do. And if you say you've never cheated or if you've never done anything behind her back, then why is she doing this? Yeah. Already 42547 but I'm going to walk the fence and only to say that your friend shouldn't ask you to do this. There should be something else you could do with celebrating his birthday. Maybe go to dinner and then him and the other guys can go to the club later. But once your wife tries to give you an ultimatum, no, you got to go. Already 42547 Hey, Romeo, I can't believe you just told that guy to go. You're going to get him divorced. Well, I don't think do you think she'll really leave him? Come on. Already 42547 So yeah, a guy sent me a text and Rome, I got a dilemma. I've been married for 4 years. I'm also a dad. My best friend is single, and for his birthday, he wants just the guys that go to the club with him. I work all day. I don't go out in the club anymore. I just hang out at home, maybe drink some beers, play some video games after my kids and wife go to bed. Now, my wife doesn't like my best friend, but I can't control that. Told her I was going to go to the club for his birthday for just a little bit. My wife was tripping hard and said she will leave me if I go. I tried to explain to her that it's my best friend and since third grade, and I will only go for a bit because honestly, I'm not interested in the club. I have no business. But it's my best friend. She said she don't trust the women at those clubs. Does she trust women in general? So she thinks that the woman at the club is more dangerous than the woman at Target or the grocery store or any place else that single women go when they're not at a club. Okay. That's a little insecure right there. Already 42547 So he was asking me what I thought he should do. If she's going to give you an ultimatum, I think you should go just because but you're 4 years into your marriage. How are you going to live your marriage? You're going to live your marriage the way that every time you want to do something that she doesn't want you to do, she's just going to throw the I'll leave you card and you won't do it? Who wants to live like that? No adult should live like that. That'd be a horrible marriage. I would like to know, though, how you treat her, just because if you dictate what she does, then she has every right to dictate what you do. So I should preference it when I say that. I'm just assuming that you don't tell her what to do. She has no right to tell you what to do. Right? Already 42547 Hey, Romeo, that guy needs to stay home with his wife. He has no business at a club. He's given up that single life with his friends for his wife and child. There is no reason for him to be out with his buddies if his wife's not able to go. I agree with that. I agree 100% with what you're saying. Once you've decided that you're not going to be a single man anymore and you're going to settle down and have a family, your family should come first. A lot of you guys will still try to hang on to those friendships, and which is fine. They just have to be different once you have a wife and family. It's not the same, okay? Which I understand completely. Your friend has to understand, hey, your lifestyle's changed. If he wants to still be your friend, you guys have to meet in the middle somewhere that accommodates everybody, right? I think we can all agree upon that. But a lot of guys don't do that. They still want to keep that single life out there with their friends separate from their married life, and it causes problems. But I will say this. Once your wife throws down an ultimatum like, I will leave you if you're going to do this, all bets are off. Now you got to go. I mean, now you got to go. She's being unreasonable. She's trying to control you and dictate what you're doing by whether she's going to stay in your marriage. If she's willing to throw your marriage away that easily because you're going to go somewhere where, nothing's going to happen, then yeah, does she really love? Maybe you should just leave her on principle alone. So I got this text message from a guy. He was talking about a dilemma. He says he's been married for 4 years, also a dad. Says his best friend is single, and for his birthday, he wants just the guys to go to the club with him. He said, all I do is work. I don't go to clubs anymore. Weekend nights consists of cracking open a 12 or playing some Madden after the wife and the kid go to bed. My wife now doesn't like my best friend. He can be a bit much and is single, but I can't control that. I told her I was going to the club for a bit for his birthday, and my wife is tripping hard and said she will leave me if I go. I tried to explain to her that it's my best friend since 3rd grade. He knows. He says, I have no business there, but it's my friend's birthday, so you do have some business there, right? So the wife comes out and says, hey, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Right there. I'm going to leave you if you go. You're telling your husband if he does something that you don't want, that you're going to leave him regardless of whether he does the right thing or not. That, to me, causes some issues. But also, your best friend living the single life, knowing you live a married life, he should understand there's other options out there. So, actually, they're both wrong. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben. What's going on, man?
Man, bro, I guess I got to disagree with you today. I know you're saying she's putting ultimatums up and stuff like that, Rome, but, like, he's flat out said it himself. That's not, I shouldn't be there. Like, it's not a place for me to be. He's a married man. You know, like, if you're like my crew, your girl would have been invited.
Well,
So
that's the
there's
point.
something out there, Rome, you know what I mean?
It's
There's something
both.
else
No,
going
but
on.
hold on. See, you missed the first part of what I said. Your friend should never put you in that position to begin with. But once your wife throws an ultimatum at you, like, I'm going to leave you if you go, that's a wrap. You're going to throw something away that
What, does
simply.
she say that to every, like, if he says, I'm going to go have a drink with a buddy, or does she just say that because he's going to go clubbing?
I don't know. We don't have that
You
information.
know what I mean? If it's just because you're going to go clubbing, you can't hold her for that. You know what I mean? Because you can't compare Target to clubbing, because when they're clubbing, everybody buzzes.
I can compare.
Everybody got some beer goggles on.
I can compare any place in this world to clubbing because if women want a man, they don't care where they get them at.
Yeah, but when they got them beer goggles on, Rome, that's even worse at the club.
No, it's not.
It's even more.
I've been plenty of places where I've seen women hit on men that have nope. There's not one at work, at restaurants, at bars.
No, Rome, what are clubs for? Couples or single people, right?
Clubs are for
Okay, then. So he's not single. He's a couple. Either he goes with his girl, he just don't go, and his buddy got to suck it up.
Well, I'm not arguing that point. But once your wife throws an ultimatum down like that, what does your marriage really mean?
Maybe he's being stubborn, Rome. Maybe he's being stubborn. No, I'm going to go with my buddy. You got to understand. Keep going and going. Finally, she's like, damn, dude, like, your buddy's more important than our relationship?
You're not,
so
but you're hold on. He's not going to have sex with some other woman. He's going somewhere with his friends. The odds that he's going to have sex are probably very little, or the odds that he's going to do anything to disrespect his marriage could be zero.
But how do we know that, Rome? Because he didn't say too much, and you know what I mean? Like, what if he's one of them dudes that like to flirt with women and all that stuff? Maybe that's why she's putting ultimatums on him, because he doesn't know that.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. You're 100% wrong. But okay.
All right.
I gotta go.
I'm just saying, your household under your roof should always come first.
Get out of here. I gotta go. RD 4254-7-7. So I got this text message from a guy. He was talking about a dilemma. He says he's been married for 4 years, also a dad. Says his best friend is single, and for his birthday, he wants just the guys to go to the club with him. He said, all I do is work. I don't go to clubs anymore. Weekend nights consists of cracking open a 12 or playing some Madden after the wife and the kid go to bed. My wife now doesn't like my best friend. He can be a bit much and is single, but I can't control that. I told her I was going to the club for a bit for his birthday, and my wife is tripping hard and said she will leave me if I go. I tried to explain to her that it's my best friend since 3rd grade. He knows. He says, I have no business there, but it's my friend's birthday, so you do have some business there, right? So the wife comes out and says, hey, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Right there. I'm going to leave you if you go. You're telling your husband if he does something that you don't want, that you're going to leave him regardless of whether he does the right thing or not. That, to me, causes some issues. But also, your best friend living the single life, knowing you live a married life, he should understand there's other options out there. So, actually, they're both wrong. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's going on, Rome? Chili Gilly.
Hey, what up, Gilly?
I talked to Annette about this, and Annette said this. She's absolutely right. She said he shouldn't have worded it that way. Because you gave him the ultimate ultimatum, like, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
And if you want to do that, because she's going to put that spin on everything.
Exactly. What happens next time? You want to go watch the football game with your buddies? I'll just leave you. Well,
exactly.
Hell no.
See, Ruben, that's the reason I have a 40-year marriage.
Ruben. Sometimes Ruben goes a little too hard on one way and doesn't understand what's really happened. Sometimes I guess I'll give you that.
But he's the gardener. What do you say?
Oh, God. All right, Kelly, get out of here. RD 42547. What'd you text me here? Hey, Rome, I love Ruben and all, but he's wrong. He gets way too extreme most of the time, and you do not want that much drama in a relationship. Yeah, I mean, Ruben does go a little too far over the top. There is a balance. Hey, Rome, that last guy that called is stupid. You should have just hung up on him. Oh, Ruben? Yeah, I mean, what is the wife, if she's going to throw that card out there? What happens if he wants to go play golf with his buddies? Oh, I'm going to leave you if you go? I mean, you don't know anything's going to happen. He could go to the club for an hour and come home and do nothing disrespectful to his marriage, but she's going to throw out the I'm going to leave you card? How much does she really care about her marriage if that's what she's saying? The single guy doesn't. The best friend, he doesn't care about their marriage. He probably wants a single buddy back. But how much does she really care if she's going to tell her spouse, I'm going to leave you if you do this? I mean, yeah. And you guys know how I feel. No adult should ever have to ask permission from another adult to do anything. You're adults. So a guy texted me, right? He says he's been married for 4 years, got a kid, works, goes home to his wife and kid. He's got a single friend who wants all of the guys to go out to the club for his birthday, right? Well, he said he was going to go. The wife said, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Which, now what does he do? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Call me up, Steeler Tyrone.
What up, Tyrone?
Bro, we got a lot to talk about on this one.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of bad things happening here for this guy.
So, for me, I'm like, I understand him going to the club because what I heard him say is he's responsible enough. He told her what he's doing. He told her to just go hang out for a couple of minutes. And I'm shooting back to the house. Well,
so she did come in and say, well, she don't trust the women there.
Okay, I don't trust you. I don't trust the men at your job. So do I tell you to stay home from work?
Oh, that's hilarious. Exactly. That's a great point.
Yeah, she's wrong. And on his boy's part, I think they're not wrong because it's a birthday, and I think they understand. He said that he really don't go out, so he ain't been going out, so they ain't been calling him.
Yeah,
but it's his boy's birthday.
I don't disagree. But the only thing I will say about the friend though is once you're married, your boy got to understand it's a different scenario. They could just as easily go out and have drinks and beers before they go to the club.
And that's where I'm now I'm going to go back to the boy. Is there something that happened with this dude in their flyers that gives her that vibe with him?
Could be right. We don't know that. We don't have that information. You could be right.
If that's the case, if this is the dude that hooked him up with her because she was cheating and he was cheating or whatever. She knows that this dude
But let's
is
not-
the one that, you know what I mean?
Hey, let's not throw too much into it, Tyrone, because we don't know. I'm just assuming everything's on the up and up. He's never cheated. He's never done anything but work and come home to his family. I'm just keeping everything on what he told me on the up and up right now, okay?
Or is this the homeboy that you always telling your wife, oh, this dude is a hoe?
Exactly.
This dude does this,
There-
this dude does that.
there
Oh,
you
he
go.
got another girl this week. And now you telling your wife you want to go to the party with her. Now you're wrong.
We got. So there's a lot of things that we may not know, but I'm just keeping it with what's on the paper right now, okay, Tyrone?
Yeah. But if you leaving me because I went to a party, girl, y'all, there's something else going on. He needs to be checking out what she doing.
Well-
If she's ready to leave right now because of him going to a party, she doing something.
Yeah. All right, Tyrone. Thanks for calling, brother. Later, man.
Y'all good.
And I'm going to throw this out there about where she says she don't trust other women at the club. If a woman wants your man, it don't matter where it's at. It don't matter if it's at a club. It don't matter if it's a gas station. It don't matter if it's at a Target or a Walmart. It could be a church. If a woman want your man, she gonna. And let me tell you something. I was out, and I'll tell you why I understand this. Because I was out golfing one day at the coast with 3 of my buddies, right? All fat, all married, all just everybody's having a good time in a parking lot of a golf course. And these women rolled up like, why are you guys having so much fun? Let's go in the clubhouse and have some drinks. Well, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. If somebody wants to hit on your spouse, they're going to do it regardless of where you're at. Okay? Or what's going on. They might even do it in front of your face. So to sit there and say, well, I don't trust, you got to trust your man at the club, not the women at the club. So a guy texted me, right? He says he's been married for 4 years, got a kid, works, goes home to his wife and kid. He's got a single friend who wants all of the guys to go out to the club for his birthday, right? Well, he said he was going to go. The wife said, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Which, now what does he do? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron? You guys are haters, dude. Hey, I'm just being real. Hey, that's now okay. If she's saying I'm gonna leave you, I'm gonna divorce you because I'm going golfing, stuff like that. Yeah, I understand. That's childish. But if you're gonna go, clubbing and you're saying to yourself it's not a place for you to be, obviously there's a reason why she's telling you that.
He's saying that he's not into that anymore. He's only going because it's his friend, and that's where he's having his party at.
Well, you said that it says on when you read it, you say that he even knows it's not a place for him to be. So obviously there's something. So I ain't overreading anything chilly-gilly. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't want to make you the dumbass of the day, but I'm just being real.
Yeah,
what's more important, your wife or your friend?
You're overreacting. If your wife tells you, no matter where you're gonna go with your friend, that I will leave you if you go, then she's got a problem.
Anywhere you go. Well, I'm talking about him just saying about clubbing. I don't know if she tells him everywhere he wants to go with his buddy that like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying about the clubbing part.
A club is just a big bar. That's all it is. I go to bars all the time. Ruben, you and I go to bars all the time. It's just a big bar. There's women everywhere.
Yeah, but we're all together with our girls. Now, when they're all with their boys, you know what I mean? We don't know. He said his boy's a little bit over the top. We don't know if he gets caught up in it.
All right. Well, that means their marriage is screwed to begin with. But
at the end of the day, I mean, she shouldn't say that. But then also, he shouldn't even put her in that spot.
All right. I got to go. I got to jump, Ruben. Later, man. All right, 842-547-7. Look, I'm just going to tell you like this, right? There are, and Ruben needs to understand this, there are good men out there who don't deserve to be put in that position. Well, I'm going to leave you if you do this. You know, I hate to tell you this, man. I mean, ladies, I know you guys think you run everything, but you don't. Because good men will go find a good woman. And if you're going to throw the I'm going to leave you card at a good man, he needs to roll. And then you'll really see what it's like. All right, 842-547-7. But I agree with the fact that his best friend and his wife put him in a position that he may not even deserve. But one was worse than the other. Because at the club, nothing has to happen at the club. He could just go there, sit at a table. and do nothing, right? And not disrespect his wife or his marriage at all. But she didn't want to see that. She just said, if you go, I will leave you. So he's guilty for not even going. So yeah, you got it. Nah, Ruben, you wrong, bro. Guy texted me, right? He says he's been married for 4 years, got a kid, works, goes home to his wife and kid. He's got a single friend who wants all of the guys to go out to the club for his birthday, right? Well, he said he was going to go. The wife said, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Which, now what does he do? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what up?
Hey, so I was actually put in the same position a couple months back, and I did overreact. I did get upset as well. I was insecure because, as a girl, you know how girls are. So, but my husband still ended up going, and that day I was just mad the whole day until he came back home. And then that day he came home, he was the same. He just went out with his friends. It was just a different place, a different environment. But I felt so foolish. I was like, the whole damn day I've been mad, and it was like, he's still here. He hasn't gone anywhere. He just went out with his buddies. It's just a damn different place.
It is. It doesn't matter where you go. I could tell you guys stories. I sat in a club at the Wynn nightclub, XS, for hours, and with all my friends and everybody, and I didn't want to be there. I just sat there and drank beer. Then I go to get a pizza, and some broad hits on me at the pizza parlor. So it doesn't really matter. It just
exactly
it be anywhere. So
yes.
All right. Well, thanks for calling and admitting you were wrong.
Yeah. Good one.
Well, it needs to be said, because some of these women out there need to be heard that women are wrong sometimes. You women are wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not always the man's fault, okay?
And it's completely true. Like, sometimes it's just, like, feelings within, but it's like, you're with this person for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what you have. Like, why are you going to throw it all away? I was mad, but I didn't throw the, I'm going to leave you part.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. But that's what I'm saying. You guys are always quick to blame a man. Women screw up also. Okay, just so you guys know. This guy texted me, right? He says he's been married for 4 years, got a kid, works, goes home to his wife and kid. He's got a single friend who wants all of the guys to go out to the club for his birthday, right? Well, he said he was going to go. The wife said, if you go, I'm going to leave you. Which, now what does he do? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what up, man?
Hey, you know what it is? It's just an insecurity, man. That's all it is.
But if you have no reason to see, I'm just going, I agree with you. I'm just going this based on what he sent me. Why is she insecure? She got a man that goes to work every day, comes home, doesn't go out partying, hangs out at the house all the time. What is she insecure about?
She's just scared of losing. She thinks that maybe, I don't know, maybe she just ain't doing a whole lot, so she probably figured if he go out there and see that grass of green, he might pull out a lawnmower. I don't know. Shoot. I'm trying to figure it out too.
Well, all I know is I know all kinds of people over my years, and I will tell you this, a good woman is never worried about losing her man.
Well, you know what? You're right about that, because I'm going to tell you like this. I work around a bunch of, top-notch women, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Young females, old females, they all got good things about them, but I'm always go home, because that's where it's at. That's what the home do.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you got to have that balance in your relationship, or why stay?
Yeah, 100%. It don't matter where you at, because, if somebody is looking for something, they're going to find it wherever they're looking at.
Yeah.
You get the grocery store.
Yeah.
You got your eye out. You're going to be looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to say something slick to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to visit the club,
Exactly. The club is not always the easiest to pick up on somebody. Sometimes it could be at the checkout line. You start talking. Yeah.
And it's probably going to be cheaper because, it's not.
Bro, I was at, I'm going to tell you.
Moscow Mule.
Now, I'm going to say this, though. I was at a Mexican market way there off of Golden State Highway one time with a buddy of mine. He threw a little smile at the cashier. All of a sudden, she started hitting on him. And it could happen anywhere.
100%. It don't matter the environment, it matters the character in the environment.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. Later.
Yes, sir.
44254-777, Rome. She don't care if she's going to throw the towel in that easy. Exactly. She's throwing the I'm going to leave you card. Yeah. Hey, Rome, there has to be more to the story for her to say that. Maybe there's cheating or trust issues going on. Either way, something they need to work out. Well, he said that he never cheated or did anything like that. So we're going to take him at his word at this point, okay? All right, 842-54-777. Wow, this guy isn't a dilemma. You guys... Yeah. Hey, Rome. Hey, this is Siaglu. My boy should just go to the birthday party and see if she's all about the smoke after that. I doubt she's really going to leave him. She's just toxic, man. Stella Tyrone is completely right. Yeah, Stella Tyrone's not an idiot. But I will tell you this. Here's what the problem is, okay? This is what the major problem is. If you're going to tell your spouse you're going to leave them because they're going to go to the birthday party at a place you don't agree with, okay? Do you really care about that marriage? And if you're that insecure, who wants to be married to somebody that insecure? Now, I'm just assuming the guy's on the up and up, right? But, man, you throw down an ultimatum like that for some nonsense? Okay, now I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to say this. The best friend who's saying, let's go to, all the guys going to go to the club for my birthday party. The best friend should understand that he has a married friend now. And go, you know what, bruh? Let's just meet for some beers early. Let's pregame somewhere that's a little bit more satisfactory and comfortable for your family. And then we'll go to the club, you go home, right? That seems reasonable, right? Nobody's being reasonable in this guy's life. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben.
Hey, you know, if you know who I am, Rome, you know back in the days I had priors. My girl knew she married a hoe. You know what I mean? She turned me into a house husband. But at the same time, Rome, you know that if I want to go somewhere, she ain't tripping on it at all.
But this is the point, Ruben, and I didn't catch it, is you can't believe that your history doesn't affect you in some way. And I know you. I've known you for years. I trust you. Your wife trusts you. I'm not saying you wouldn't. All I'm saying is you can't believe that having priors in your past doesn't affect your thought process today.
Hey, good, Rome. I mean, been there, done that. You know what I mean? So,
I know.
But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I give her the respect to where she knows that, hey, I'm her man, and if I mess it up, then she knows we're done. But come on, Rome, you know my girl never tripped on me.
I get it. But I'm just saying you can't put that on every man. You can't put that on every dude. Not every dude is out to do some shiesty behind their woman's back. Some dudes just want to go out.
You know what, Rome, I'm going by what you said, and you know what? I'm just saying, like, if you know yourself shouldn't be at the club, you don't feel comfortable going, then you gotta have priors, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta hear from her too, Rome.
I don't know. I don't want to go to clubs. I don't like clubs. I've been going to clubs my entire radio career. I don't like them. I don't like clubs and concerts, but I go. So, I mean, that doesn't...
Hey, Rome, on a quick other note, real quick, you know, I think that was what? Beto that called? Google Gilly's brother? Hey, man, his sister-in-law, man, Google Gilly's old lady makes bomb lunch. Rome, I got 2 lunches every day, my old lady and his old lady. And I'm not even Google Gilly's gardener.
Oh, my God. All right, get out of here.
Later.
Man, those two. 4254777, Rome. I see both sides because she needs to have trust and he shouldn't ask for permission. But if he did something to her in the past, then that's a whole nother story. And I get why she is putting him in check. I get it. You're right. I mean, but one of the things is, let's go with if what you're saying is he's got priors, then okay. You know, but at what point, and I'll give you a couple scenarios, at what point do you have to get past the fact that someone has priors and you stayed with them? How long does that last? How can you live life like that? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're always concerned when anything happens, and so you have to live, you know, you have to keep checking him, you have to keep doing things like that, then what kind of life is that? What kind of relationship is that? You know? The other thing, though, is people always use their birthdays. Birthdays birthdays come every single year, and people always use their birthdays to do some shiesty stuff. They always do, you know? Oh, man, I want all my boys to come out with me because I'm single. I want to go to the club, whatever club. I mean, so all my married friends should come out with me and, you know, because it's my birthday. Well, I don't know. And you're right, you shouldn't have to ask permission, but birthdays are just such a touchy subject. You know, I just think that when you start utilizing your birth or using your birthday as a way to see people or to get people to do things that they wouldn't normally do. I mean, the guy said he doesn't go to the clubs. He doesn't do that anymore. He's got a family, right? How good of a friend are you really? You're the bad friend because you didn't go. Did you ever think that maybe you're the bad friend because you're putting me in that position? Do you see the logic in that one? It just depends on what side of the fence you are on, how you see it.
Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
So about, the subject, I don't care if my husband wants to go out. I'm like, okay, fine, go hang out with your friend. But as soon as the day comes around, he's asleep.
Well, I mean,
he's knocked out.
I get it.
Like, I thought you were going to go. He's like, oh, I'm tired. Like, okay, fine.
Well, life changes, man. I mean, people don't understand. You know who doesn't understand that life changes for the better or worse is single people. Single people believe that what they're doing is what everybody should be doing, and as opposed to looking at themselves and going, maybe there's a reason you're single because nobody wants you.
Exactly. I'm the same way, but I'm like, what's the point in going out? And like, my husband was just saying, because we were listening to the radio, and he's like, oh, would you go up to the club? I'd let you go. And I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't go. It's too loud. It's too flashing lights.
Exactly. It's too loud. There's too many. Why can't we just go to a little bar with nothing but jukebox and nothing happening?
Right? And I'm like, plus those drinks are too expensive. Why would I pay that when I can have it at home?
That's hilarious. That's great. That's great. Hey, thanks for calling. Oh, all right, 842-547-7. But that's kind of the problem with single people. You think you're right. And you are right to an extent. Okay? It's great being single. When you're young, you have no accountability. You're just doing whatever you want. But when you're older and you're still single, you look like an idiot. You look like, you guys, this is going to be an old saying. When I was in college, a buddy of mine owned the Davis Graduate. So we would go to the Davis Grad every weekend, probably three, 4 times a week, different nights. Every single night, there was an old guy at the club. He's about 40, probably about 40 years old. And it was embarrassing for him. He should have been embarrassed sitting there with a bunch of college kids, looking the way he did, being out. He looked ridiculous. He probably thought he was cool, but everybody laughed at him. We all laughed at him, And at a certain point, that's you. Whether you're male or female, at a certain point in your life, you're out by yourself and people are laughing at you. And they're not laughing to your face because they don't want to be mean. But you're the old person at the bar, the club, the whatever, and you look ridiculous, okay? So if you want to have friends that are married, you should understand that their spouse comes with them. And if you really like somebody and you like their company, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, their spouse is just as fun to be with. All right, 842-547-7. Did you hear this nonsense? I don't know who... Remember all those dumbass Raider fans were running around talking about, we get the number 1 pick, we're going to get Mendoza. And what happened? They signed Kirk Cousins? That's what I just saw. Did they sign him or are they thinking about signing him? Kirk Cousins going to be a Las Vegas Raider. Ooh, the Raiders going to do great next year. You got a washed up nobody that's done nothing except make money. All Kirk Cousins has made is money in the NFL. Hold on. Let me check my AI and see Has Kirk Cousins ever won a Super Bowl? Hold on. Has Kirk Cousins ever won a Super Bowl? Let me see. No. Now let's see how much money he's made. How much money has Kirk Cousins made in the NFL? Kirk Cousins has made over $321 million playing quarterback in the NFL and has won nothing. And I think I saw the Raiders were going to give him another $80 million a year for 2 years. Bro, the Raiders are going to suck again next year. I don't know what dumbass is making decisions. Way to go, Tom Brady. Way to go. We're doing the Easter egg hunt right now. You got to go find the egg that I hid somewhere around town this morning. I do believe that this is going to be easy, okay? So you guys better hurry up. The first clue was the norm. That's what somebody just texted me. Hey, Rome, what was the first clue again? The first clue is the norm. Now, you guys know the basket is got lots of tickets in it. It's got a $100 Visa gift card from Rodriguez and Associates. It's also got an oil change from McWilliams and Walden, not to mention tickets to Magic Mountain and the Mac and Cheese Fest. You guys, I know you guys all want to go to that in May, so we got tickets for that in there as well. Then Ed Sheeran's tour. He's going to be August 8th over at SoFi. Magic Mountain. Did I miss the movies? I think Reading Cinema, right? Oh, tickets to Reading Cinema as well. I think I forgot to tell you that. The basket is sitting right here in front of me, but you got to physically go find the egg. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome, what's the second clue? Well, you should. Did you already get the first clue? You got it that fast? Like I said, it should be really, really easy. Your first clue is the norm. Go get the egg. All right, 842-54-7-7. What'd you ask me here? Hey, Rome. I've been in Vegas all week. Where were the eggs this year? That is a very good question. Somebody, I didn't even see it. He sent me another message earlier that said he was in Vegas. Sent me a message a few days ago, said he was in Vegas missing your egg hunt for the first time in 15 years and asked me where the egg was today. That's a good question. Rome, the second clue. Where, what, 15 years you missed the what the heck are you doing in Vegas? Let's see. The first day on Monday, it was at Centennial Park. Tuesday, it was at, where was it on Tuesday? I know I did it at Tradewinds Park, Centennial Park. It was out at Mesa Marin Park one day. That's 3 days, right? Where was, what am I missing? I'm missing a day. But those were the 3 of the days. That's where they were at. Where was Tuesday? I don't remember where I put it on Tuesday, honestly. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what Tuesday was. I forgot. Alrighty, 4254-7-7. Your first clue, though, is the norm. You should be out looking for that egg, all right? He was asking me where I hid the eggs this year. I guess for the first time in 15 years, they decided to go to Vegas instead of hang out with me and do the Easter egg hunt. Monday was Westdale. No, Tuesday was Westdale. That's right, because Monday was that park. Was it Westdale? Where's Westdale? Westdale. I think Tuesday was Westdale. I think Monday was over there by that Centennial Middle School or elementary school. Was that Centennial over there? I don't know. Or maybe that was that Westdale? I don't know. All right. You're right. Westdale Park was one of it. I don't even remember where Westdale Park is now. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What up, Rome? Hey, there are no bushes out here.
Then you're at the wrong place. I mean, there are no bushes out there. You were at the wrong place. Already 4254-7-7. Your first clue for the Easter egg hunt is the norm. First clue is the norm. You guys go get that egg. It's Romeo outside at the 4.1.
Hey, so we were at Standard. That ain't it.
Huh?
I said we were at Standard Park.
Oh, there's a Standard Park?
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah, that's not it.
No, for sure. What's the second clue? Because by the norm, I thought you meant Standard.
Yeah, I'll give you the second clue in just a second. Let me get to these text messages first. All right. All right, 84254-7-7. Now I'm trying to remember. You were right. Westdale Park was on Monday. Whoever texted me, that's the one over there off of Brimhall. Where did I hide it yesterday? Or where did I hide it on Tuesday? Where was Tuesday? Wednesday was out there at the Mesa Marin, the ballpark's out, the dog park out there, right? That was Wednesday. Yesterday was Tradewinds Park. Where was Tuesday then? Anybody remember where we hit it on Tuesday? Who won on Tuesday? Where was it? I can't remember. Boy, I drove down there. Maybe it was off of Stockdale. Or was that it was Stockdale. That's what it was. It was whatever that park is on Stockdale. That's where Tuesday was. It was off of Stockdale across from I don't remember the name. I don't remember but yeah, now I remember. It's somewhere in Stockdale. Can't remember the name of the park though. Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome, would the Norm be considered the radio station? If not, is the egg being hidden at parks only? Sorry for the multiple questions. I rarely get to listen to the radio because I'm always working. No, it's not considered the radio station. Yes, I try to hide it in parks because they're public places that don't cause a lot of issues, for people. I would never hide it at a private location because that's their business, and I don't need a bunch of people going there and, digging through their stuff. So, okay. So most of the time, yeah, the first clue was the Norm. Doing here. Oh, we're doing the Easter egg hunt. You guys are sending me text messages. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to them. Rome, is it at Hart Park? The Norm. Tuesday was at Quailwood? No, Tuesday was at Quailwood, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. Tuesday was at Quailwood. You're right. I don't even remember where Quailwood Park was, but you're right. It was at Quailwood Park. So, yeah, my bad. It's been a long week, man. I got to tell you, it's been a long week. Already 42547-7. What are we doing? Your first clue for today's egg is the Norm. You want me to give you the second clue? Anybody figure out the first clue yet? I'll give you the second clue right now. Silky gauze. The Norm is the first clue. The second clue is silky gauze. Yeah, I don't know either. Just Google it. That's what you're going to do.
Good morning, Romeo. Quick question. Have you given the next clue, or is it at Centennial Park?
Centennial? No, it's not at Centennial Park.
Okay, but you haven't given the second clue yet?
Yeah, the second clue was silky gauze.
Silky gauze. Okay, thank you.
All right. Already 42547-7. What you guys send me here? Rome, is it at Mill Creek? No. Is it at Jastro? I don't understand. You guys are just naming off parks that make no sense to the clues I've given you. The first clue was the Norm. Okay, how do you get to Mill Creek or Jastro Park from the Norm? Second clue was silky gauze. How do you get there? I mean, you guys are just, you guys are just guessing now. I will tell you, I didn't even know this park existed until yesterday, honestly. Already 42547-7. So it's not that difficult, man. It seems so simplistic to me how easy these clues are. All right. Already 42547-7. All right, the Easter egg hunting's going on. You got to go find the eggs somewhere around town. I gave you a couple of clues so far. The Norm, silky gauze. Hey, Rome, 84254-7-7. Hey, Rome, I'm so lost at the second clue. But just Google it, bro. Just Google it. It's you guys, just Google it. All right. Just Google it. You'll figure it out. I don't even know if a lot of you might not even know this place exists. I'm not even sure it's in Bakersfield, to be honest with you. Already 42547-7. The Norm and silky gauze. Gauze. Silky gauze. Sometimes when you guys can't figure this out, though, it makes me question my clues, by the way. When you just sent me that, I'm so confused by the second clue. Now I'm starting to question, did I
did I mess up on the clues? I don't think I did, though. But I could have. But I don't think I did.
Hey, Ro.
Yeah.
You're usually solid with these clues, and I don't know. You have some beers last night?
No, I didn't have anything.
I can't figure this out. How about Yokuts? Am I on the right track?
What's that?
Yokuts?
No, not even close.
What?
Not even close.
Yeah, I've been to like 4 different parks already.
Yeah, you guys are. If that's where you're at, you're not even close.
So not even. Is it back by where it was yesterday?
No. All right, hold on. All right, keep listening. You guys suck. My clues are good. You guys suck. All right, 842-547-7. I'm not the problem. You are. All right, 842-547-7. What'd you send me here? Yo, Rome. Is it Yokit's Park? I don't even know how you get to Yokit's Park based on the first clue alone, just to be honest with you. Is the egg at Yokit's Park? I have a feeling that where it might be. No, you guys are guessing. You guys are guessing because of the places I've put them in the past. And yeah, this one you're this one is new. Is it Saunders? I don't know where Saunders is. When you Google Hart Park, it says it's known for its spiders. Okay, I'm not really sure how that has anything to do with silky gauze. You think silky gauze has to do with spiders? No. Creative, I get it, but no. Hey, Rome, is it at the homeless encampment off Union and... Oh, my God. Why? First of all, I'd be too scared to go to the homeless encampment at 3 a.m. So, yeah. Already 42547-7. Hey, how do you come up with these clues? I feel like Steve from Blue's Clues trying to figure it out. Well, the easiest clue is the norm. The first clue is the easiest clue. If you don't know where to go based on just the norm, just go home. All right? Silky gauze is a little harder to figure out, but yeah. But I just Googled it. I basically literally just Googled silky gauze and came up exactly with what I'm talking about. Unless I was wrong. Hold on, let me do it again. We're over here doing the Easter egg hunt. Hot or cold? You guys want me just to tell you where it's at? I'm not going to tell you. You know, go look for it. If you want it, go look for it. First clue was the norm. Second clue was silky gauze. I'll give you the third clue, Bermuda. Third clue is Bermuda. Hey, good thing me and my girl fought in Vegas. We came home a night early, and I got to do the hunt this year after all, Rome. Chat GPT couldn't figure out for me, but I got it, Rome. All right, well, go get it. Yo, Rome, bleep me out. Okay. Let's see, man. Time you make it hard out here for a player trying to guess these parks. Okay. It's not hard. It's easy. I'm not on the hunt, Rome, because I'm at work, but was Googling it. Yeah, you're wrong. What'd you send me here? Oh, someone sent me a picture. Somebody sent me a picture. Ooh, somebody sent me a Google picture of where they think it is. Well, if you think you know where it is, go get it. Yo, Rome, don't say the new park off Stockdale Highway west side of town. There's a new park on Stockdale Highway? I didn't know that. Rome, you got us clues. Is it Central Park? No. Yo, you got us clueless. Is it Central Park? No.
Hey, Romeo, is it off Harris?
Off where? No.
No? Okay.
Okay. Good morning, Al. What's going on? Okay, RD42547-7. I gave you 3 clues. You know where it's at, right? Looks like some people might have a good idea of where it might be. No, Sequoia, no, San Laurent, no, MLK, no, or MLK, no. Silky gauze. Are you referring to a park around some type of medical building? Since they actually carry gauze? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Windsor Park. I don't even know where Windsor Park is. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, I'm right here off of 30th and Golden State. Is it near the little Hobo Park?
30th and Golden. No. Not
So
even
I'm walking around
close.
here for nothing.
You're
That's
not
all
even
right, man.
close. Not even
Man.
close. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, is it North Meadows?
Is it what?
North Meadows Park?
I don't even know where that's at, man.
I don't know where any of these parks are. You said from so what's throwing me off is that second one. When you said you Google it,
Yeah.
I see some fabric.
Okay.
What else? That's all I really see.
You don't see a word that applies to Bakersfield.
Trading.
Oh, maybe because it's not in Bakersfield. Maybe it's outside the city limits of Bakersfield. Oh, huh. Maybe.
But not the park, right?
The park?
The park's in Bakersfield.
I think so. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is outside of Bakersfield.
Man, if you hid this somewhere else, where else would you hide it? Shafter?
The Norm, Silky
The
Gauze, and Bermuda.
The Norm, I think, of Standard. Like
Okay.
Merle Haggard.
Okay. Merle Haggard is not standard. Merle Haggard is the Merle Haggard turned into standard?
I think so.
7 standard?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So 7 Standard. Streets on...
I don't know. Figure it out, bro.
All right.
Oh my God. I don't know. Go find it. RD4254 7 to 7. Is it Panorama Park, the Bluffs? No. Rome, don't give out the third clue, Rome. I'm still 12 minutes away. That's funny. What'd you say here? Damn, I know where it's at. Well, go get it then. Hey, Rome, I knew it is Madison. I don't know where Madison Park is. Give us another clue. Oh, somebody found it. Give us another clue. It is in Shafter. Oh my God. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, Rome, is it a Standard Park?
No. It's
No?
not. Nope. All right. Looks like somebody found it. Another clue. I don't really have another clue, I guess. It's not the park at Riverwalk. Nope. What's another clue? Where did I put it at? I'm trying to remember. Geez, that's a good one. That is a good one. Morning, Rome. Julio here. How about you just tell me where it is? I'll buy you a beer. Even if I told you where it was, Julio, I don't think you'd make it there in time. Looks like some people have figured it out. The Norm, Silky Gauze, Bermuda. I guess you're right. I didn't give you. You got to go find it. I mean, the Plaza? No, not the Plaza. That's not a good clue. I don't know. The Gazebo? Maybe that's a better clue. All right, so the Easter egg hunt's going on. I gave you the 3 clues: the Norm, Silky Gauze, the Bermuda. What do you got here? Hey, Rome, someone found it? Oh, I'm getting word. Somebody may have found it. Hey, Rome, is it on the island at Hart Park? No. KP Sports Complex? No. Emerald Cove Park? No. Yo, Rome, they found it. Somebody found it, huh? Somebody found it. Oh, wait, who found it? Oh, somebody did find it. All right, yeah, looks like it's because they're standing right in front of the place I hit it with. Yeah, somebody found it. Looks like somebody found it, guys. Looks like somebody found it. Rome, can you say, Diana, if it's Jefferson Park? It's not Jefferson Park. It looks like somebody found it. Exactly where I put it. All right. Yeah, looks like they got it.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On Hot 94.1.